Hey guys, this is Mandar Mashood and welcome to my Mesh Consulting's YouTube channel. So today we are going through complete guide to Drupal migration, basically Drupal 10. So in this guide I have uh, taken the readers through uh, the entire process. If they have Drupal website in Drupal 6 or 7, then how can they migrate to as a first step to Drupal 8 or 9, and then as a second step from eventually upgrading it to uh, Drupal 10, which is the latest version. So you can do Drupal migration within Drupal system, Drupal CMS UI user interface, and the inventory modules for you need to download this upgrade status module to access available replacements for your Drupal 6 or 7 modules, and then you have to do the content audit and configuration, and then you have to understand the assumptions that migrations, automatic migrations have limitations. So Drupal source and destination site, like if you have a Drupal 6 site but you want to migrate it to Drupal 8 or 9, then the Drupal 6 site will be the source and Drupal 8 or 9 site will be the destination site. So you can do it with user interface, and it's a simple process, limited customization, and recommended for basic upgrades. But you can also do it with command line with Drush. It's highly customizable and more complex setup and preferred for advanced migrations. So these are all the steps, the 7 steps that you can upgrade or migrate your Drupal websites via user interface. And you have to install Drupal using the minimal profile, and you have to enable required modules like migrate or migrate UI. That's what I personally use. Really like it. And all of these other steps that you have to follow the wizard, and you have to run the upgrade, and you have to review logs, messages, and site content. And that's a little bit more complex via command line or Drush in Drupal language. So you have to install Drupal modules like migrate or migrate UI that I personally use, but you can also um, download this migrate. I have included a link so that you can click on it and you can go in there. It's very good. I personally like it. And you have to configure database connections, and you have to run the migrate upgrade command line, and with the configure only flag. That's very important. And you have to export uh, configurations using Crush review, and you have to run specific migration like content configurations based on your needs. So customization examples, what you can customize, like you can convert nodes to paragraphs, you can change entities like nodes to users. Considerations, custom modules might require manual upgrades. Drupal themes need to be created because Drupal 8, especially 9 and 10, are really different from Drupal 6, 7 or 8. So automatic migration might not capture historical revisions or translations. So key point, you have to understand the Mig API in Drupal migration. It's very important. And why it's important? The Mig API isn't just for basic upgrades, it's a powerful tool for handling diverse migration scenarios. Knowing the inner workings gives you flexibility and avoids limitations. And you have to make a difference between content and configuration. You have to distinguish these entities. Content entities hold actual data like articles user, while configuration entities define the structure and settings of your website like menu items and content types. And uh, you can also use custom plugins like when pre-built tools don't fit your specific needs, create custom source or process plugins offers granular control over your migration logic. So example, you might create a plugin to skip migrating specific fields, handle complex data transformations, or integrate with external systems. And some other configuration like error analysis and debugging, and modular approach in upgrade, like breaking down large migrations into smaller chunks provides several advantages, like makes it easy to isolate and test and debug, and version control and flexibility, like you can manage migration step by step in parallel. And you can also leverage existing resources like pre-existing migrations, utilize community contributed migrations as starting point or inspiration. And you can also use online resources, explore tutorials like this one, actually blog posts like this one, and documentation on Drupal.org. So additional tips: start simple. Do not jump into complex migrations like without a solid foundation. And community engagement: the Mig API community is very welcoming and helpful, and you can ask them questions, share your experience, and contribute. Growth, version control, and balanced approach. Like evaluate the trade-off between manual cleanup and automated solutions. Sometimes manual adjustments might be faster or more efficient than complex automation. So how we can help? We are Drupal experts, we are Drupal consultants, and one thing about me is that I'm not just a Drupal consultant, but I am business consultant as well, and I'm digital marketer as well. So I can really help you not just migrating or upgrading your website to latest version of Drupal, that is Drupal 10, but I can also give you some other strategies that you can use to make your website a central hub for your marketing and sales, and make your website your number one salesman in your company. So it's all about strategy, business strategy, especially digital marketing strategy with regards to Drupal website. And you can contact me on LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn profile URL, or you can contact me on WhatsApp as well. So these are the FAQs. How can I add alt text to missing images in Drupal body field? Well, there is a Drupal module for that, migrate media handler. And can I know the entity ID before running a migration? No entity ID are assigned during saving. So you can use the Mar API to suggest an ID first, and then keep the default behavior same ID, like from the old website, unless necessary. And some other question as well, like what if I want to reassign IDs during migration? Well, you cannot know the new ID beforehand, of course. You cannot know the future, what's gonna happen in future. So you can modify the migration to remove the ID mapping, and this requires you to use the migrate underscore lookup process plugin to map old and new IDs in related migrations. However, it is highly recommended to keep the default behavior of using the old ID for consistency and simplicity. So contact me if you want to have your website built in Drupal, or if you want to migrate your website to the latest version of Drupal. And see you in another video. Take a very good care of yourself, and do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.